and even though I'm not much of a smoker, I am known to occasionally smoke if I feel stressed the fuck out. And I did. So I did. And he got pissed off. He got very pissy about it, which is the correct phrasing of the term for this guy. He got very pissy about it, which actually wasn't that big of a deal, because as he was getting pissy about it, this one guy showed up, and I got a ride from him to deal with everything else that was going on right then. Trying to move my folks out of the apartment that was going to kick them out in their ass, and find a place for them to stay, and then figure out where the hell I was going to stay. Ended up finding a crappy little hotel for about a week for my folks, and ended up moving in with this guy for about a week. At the end of the week, I moved into the apartments that I'm currently living in now. And my folks came along with me, and they're still here. I've been running this place for over a year now, ever since May of last year. So almost 2 years now. And that was the most interesting parts of 2008 were the beginning of it. And this year, 2009, has been an excellent year for me. I know that it's probably been shit for other people, but for me, it's been an excellent fucking year. I, at the end of 2008, ended up flirting with this one YouTuber. She knows who she is. Nobody else does, which is how I'll keep it. I'd rather not give out names to people. If I do, they're going to be fake. Ended up kind of flirting with her, and that was fun. And ended up running into a friend of mine that I'd met at this coffee house in 2006, who I hadn't seen really almost since then. And me and him actually ended up becoming better friends this year than we were back then, which was really cool, really good. Because of him, I found out that another friend of mine, this Christian missionary girl, was going to show up and be in Tulsa sometime this year. So I ended up meeting her and talking to her and hanging out with her, and that was really cool. And before I met with her and talked with her, I went ahead and took my GED test. First time I'd ever done that. And after I talked with her, I got the results from that back, and I passed. Math was incredibly poor. Wasn't surprised. What I was surprised by was my science was actually fairly high. Yeah. This year I've been trying to learn a little more about science, especially evolutionary science. My main interest has always been with religion and philosophy. So it's a new branch of study for me. But around the time that I got my GED test results back, I also picked up my new laptop, which is what I'm shooting this off of. Hopefully they'll break this in two, because I have a feeling that it probably went over 10 minutes. But that's a rough, very rough overview of 10 years of my life. I would encourage anybody who may see this to do the same thing. Tell your viewers what 10 years, what this last decade has been like for you. Tell us the major events. Let us know. It'll be interesting, I think. Have a good night, everyone. Hello.